So is 2024 your year? That's your question to ask people. What's the latest on your real estate journey? And then begin that conversation and continue that conversation until they tell you to kiss it or until they do a deal with you. What's the latest on your real estate journey? What does that leave us open to when you ask it that way? This is a beautiful opportunity. This time of year is when people are reflecting, and they're also doing what? What are they do? What's everybody doing right now? What are they doing? Planning, dreaming, right? Is 2024 your year? Is this the year you're going to buy a home? Is this the year you're going to downsize? Is this year the year you're having babies and you need more rooms? Is this the year you are selling your house and going to go live in a silver bullet? Hey, I'm Robin Mann, and I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in the business 8.5 years, and I do about 25 million as a solo agent, and that translates to around 60 deals or so. I've closed a home a week every week since 2016, and no paid ads, all organic networking via door knocking, Facebook. Those are the big ones, referrals. So that's what I'm going to spend some time doing, is looking back at my database. Even go back further. If you already did 2022, all right, look back in 21, look back in 20. Who did you drop and go, they're never gonna do anything? Who did you pursue relentlessly? They never told you to kiss off, but you dropped them. It's time to reach out. So this saves you a little legwork. The only legwork you have to do is look back in your database. If you don't have a database, find your notebook from that time. If you don't have a notebook from that time, look in your phone. Start with the A's and start looking through it. Well, who the heck is Tanya Yanofsky? Go figure out who she is. Call it. These are warm leads. These are people that you've already touched. So is 2024 your year? That's your question to ask people. What's the latest on your real estate journey? And then begin that conversation and continue that conversation until they tell you to kiss it or until they do a deal with you. So go back to your old people, Makia Candace. Go back to your old clients. Have you talked to the clients? Like, I'm really good. I've been in business 8.5 years. I've done a pretty great job of keeping in touch with people, but people have slipped through the cracks. Someone said the other day, can you name your first 5 clients? I was like, oh God, I don't know that I can. Okay. If you never had a deal, I'm still talking to you. Who are people that you have in your life that you had a relationship with? They can be from high school. And they don't have to be in your hometown. Reach out to Vicky Massar and say, Vicky, we are friends from Athens, Georgia. And oh my gosh, who's your favorite realtor in town? Because I want to be their referral partner. All of these connections are valid.
Is there an easy way to find people? Because I was in corporate America for like almost 30 years. And so I've moved all over the country and have all these connections or I used to have all these connections, but like you said, for one reason or another, I moved, number one, but how do I get back in touch with them?
So if they are business folks, I'd go to LinkedIn. I'd look them up and connect with them there. If they're folks that you knew from there, from a business world. If they are folks that you personally, and business world, they could be on Facebook. The other thing is, I believe it's called True People Search or...
True People Search and Fast People Search.
Is that what it is, Michael? Thank you. True People or Fast People Search. You can put names in there. There also is the Forewarn app. You're not supposed to use it for this, but you can. You put in their name and it'll pop their name up. And then it could be that they want to do a deal, or it could be that they have a referral partner for you. Either way would be great. All right, so that was my brainstorm today. How do we go back to people that love us? I worked in the Presbyterian Church for 13 years, and I was really kind of a big dog there. Like I've led national conferences, and like I knew a lot of people. I've not tapped into that resource because I think, oh, well, that's not real estate. Well, yeah, it is. So any world that you had, can you reach out to them? Can you connect with them? Okay. Same exact thing you would do with your past coworkers or your past clients. Do with people that you've known in the past. We don't have to recreate the wheel. You don't have to reinvent your circle or your sphere. You just have to go back to the ones that are there. So what does this bring up in your mind when you hear these words, when you think about this?
For me, I guess the fact that a lot of my sphere is in Connecticut, a different place. So I guess I would have to tap into more referrals when I do something like that.
Yes. And what if those people are moving to your area? What if they are tired of Connecticut because it's so friggin' cold? And what if their aunt lives here and owns the gazillion-dollar house on the lake and you just didn't know that? So no opportunity that you take will be wasted because it will lead to a wave. It will lead to a ripple.